Hello and welcome. I am Cy with Things Are Very Good, and today I am going to be doing a video that I expect to be inspiring. So the main reason I'm making this video is because of that. I think that this is going to be inspiring to you one way or another. I also want to maybe answer the question a little bit, and that is, can you build muscle on a vegan diet? And more specifically, I guess there's not a more specifically. It is really, can you build muscle on a vegan diet? And I want to show you something inspiring. And so part of what is inspiring is that there's always something to learn. And even though sometimes we think we have the answers, we might not have the answers. And for a long time, I was vegan, and I went away from being vegan, and I'm no longer vegan. For many reasons, I don't believe that it's the ideal way, but I've been watching Vegetable Police, and I've seen his transformations going from one diet to the next, and I've always thought he's kind of a funny guy who I can respect, and I see what he does. I see the work that he puts into what he does and the discipline, and it's pretty inspiring. I was thinking he's going to start to lose strength very quickly as he went back to a vegan diet and as he is on a 90-day juice fast right now. He's not losing strength as fast as I thought he would. So when I transitioned away from being vegan, my blood pressure came down, and overall I felt healthier, and I still believe that I feel healthier. Although it is hard to look back and see exactly how you felt before. Main thing that I would say is that it's good not to be too rigid. There are so many people that think they have the answers, so it's good to have a little flexibility and be open so that you can see, as you get new information, what you might want to change. So let's go ahead and just take a look at this video here and see what it's about for a minute.
As I continue to cleanse the meat sludge from my bowel cavity, the meat people, they're angry. The village people, they riot and they scream at me because they know that thou start filthy inside and they're not willing to change. A couple weeks ago, we witnessed the glory here. The one-arm pull-up was achieved. It's now my new intro. And we made it. We made it as a vegan, as a juice freak vegan, raw, in its entirety, getting stronger. And people are like, they're trying to say it was the meat. We need to take a very important trip down memory lane because y'all don't see the forest for the trees here, the muscle trees. For some reason, there's this perception that I was vegan, getting nowhere, and then went carnivore, built 500 pounds of muscle overnight, and then got weak as soon as I went vegan again, and then built the muscle right back up on the meat. That's not how it happened here.
So you've heard Vegetable Police state his case that he has been doing this vegan thing again, and people are trying to say that all of the muscle and strength that he gained was from being carnivore or from eating meat, and that he has to give credit to his one-arm pull-up to meat. And I originally thought, yeah, that's probably true. So we're going to look more into that, but what I want to show you now, and he's going to show you, is his transformation throughout time. And the important thing that I want you to see is how he was gaining muscle as a vegan. I'm not saying it's the ideal way to gain muscle. I'm just saying that this is proof. So let's have a look here.
I started working out 2015. You're looking at that guy. That was me day one. As a vegan, skinny fruit boy bitch, not working out at all. Deciding to work out. 2 years later, bunch of weird ups and downs, but I built that body in 2 years as a vegan, 100%. I don't look much different now. Like, that was a nice looking body. Congratulations to you, Vegetable Police.
So there's nothing to argue there. You can see he was a vegan. Where he started at, he definitely put on muscle. So let's look at how things have changed over time.
I ended up moving to Thailand, and this is the last known picture of me as a vegan. 2018, June. Look at him. Here's me about 4 months later on the carnivore diet, and what I see is a leaner physique, possibly a bit more muscle, a bit more cut. I definitely gained. as I was before that. Gaining, and then a little better. I lost some chubs. I stopped eating the restaurant foods. I stopped having so much salt.
So you can see he did have a little bit of a transformation. He looks like he's got a little bit more muscle on him as a carnivore. And I think that this is what happens with a lot of people when they change their diet in most ways. They see a change, they feel different, and they perceive that as better. And let's just see what happens next.
No, I didn't. I love salt. So that was before the 21-day water fast. So I was gaining muscle, gained a bit more on meat, and then lost a good chunk of it in 21 days eating nothing. I kind of went back to square one, and then like I did a juice fast after that raw egg thing. And then slowly I started going raw carnivore, building back up, but I was like fat. I was like mostly fat. I don't think I ever got back to peak carnivore.
You can see he gained some weight back as a carnivore, and he has a little bit extra weight on him in the form of fat. So I just want to fast forward a little bit. He did a medical medium diet, and this is what he looked like at the end of that.
And then I did the medical medium thing for like 11 months, built back up a little bit. Look, here's me at the end of medical medium days. That might have been my best looking body to date. We're only getting worse from here.
So let's fast forward again. He went keto, and this is what he looked like at the end of the keto cycle.
If you think that keto diet was so magical, here's me 3 months later. Just fatter. You can see it. Medical medium versus fat boy keto man. I got flubbery.
So there's no question doing that medical medium diet, even though I think that's a really weird type of a diet to do and I wouldn't recommend it, he did gain fat when he went back to eating keto again, and it's obvious, you can see it.
Now eventually I leaned out. Here's the last known picture of me. Fantastic picture. So dark. I don't know why I was going for the shadow look.
So apparently he did lean down on keto towards the end of that. And here is the last comparison, where he is at right now compared to where he was when he left being keto. So he basically returned to being vegan, and now he's been doing juice fasting for more than 30 days. I want you to keep in mind, he's getting a lot of nutrition because he is drinking, I believe, 5 liters of juice a day, which is a lot, and 4 liters of fruit juice, I believe, and 1 liter of vegetable juice. So there's a lot of nutrition in there, and he obviously is doing good. That's a lot of discipline to do something like that, and it probably costs a lot of money too. But he is looking strong still, even though he's lighter.
And last little comparison, here's me now. After 26 days of a juice fast, I'm on day 32 now. But very similar leanness. Like, I haven't lost a ton. I'm probably 10 pounds lighter in that picture because I'm on a juice fast. So if we just look at the facts, I started working out July 2015.
And there is also that final comparison picture from 2015 to 2021 now. You can see that he gained muscle. And the point is that most of that time was him being vegan. So you could at least maintain muscle for a long time as a vegan. Like I said, I'm not saying that's the ideal way to eat. I really don't believe it is at all. And I want to show you, though, the next part here is something that he is doing, which is these one-arm pull-ups. He had gotten his one-arm pull-up earlier, right at the beginning, I think, of his transition to this vegan diet again, which was not too long ago. And I thought he's going to lose that strength really quickly. But the amazing thing is he still has that strength. Even though he's a little lighter, he's doing these one-arm pull-ups, as you can see here.
If a vegan diet was so bad, like we're talking, I've been vegan now for 2 months. And 1 month of that has been nothing but fruit and vegetable juice. You'd think all my strength gone, but I'm here doing the one-arm pull-up still. Like every workout, I keep doing it. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. No problem. I shouldn't even be doing them because you in the monkey strength way, you should get like 8 reps of a half one arm before you even think of moving on. I shot for the stars on this one. I was like, this is my time. We can do this. I thought I was gonna lose everything, but I'm getting stronger and lighter.
So you've seen it there. He says he's getting lighter. The point is that for his body weight, he is looking like he's in shape, and he has muscle that he has maintained, and he is still able to do a one-arm pull-up, which he achieved differently than most people. He never added weight to his body like some people might to gain strength. He just used body weight exercises in order to do this one-arm pull-up. And so that's pretty impressive, to say the least, and I can't do that. I don't know too many people who can do it, even that are not vegan. We're just gonna have to see as time goes on what will be next. But I guess the main thing, maybe the main reason for this video, is to say keep an open mind about what might be good for you nutritionally. And the reason I say that is there's a lot of beliefs. Some people believe, it's keto. Some people believe it's carnivore. Some people believe it's vegan, which I definitely don't believe it's vegan specifically. It would have to at least be special vegan, I think, to really maintain some kind of good health. But maybe I'll be proven wrong about that. But if you keep your mind open, you might not shut yourself out to every kind of food. And that being said, I want to say there's a guy, Bart Kay, who I respect. He's a person who shares his expertise from research and studies that he's been a part of. And he basically shows that nutritional science isn't really valid. And maybe we're going to get more and more nutritional science that is valid as time goes on. But he says basically, that there's two ways that people eat. And if you're watching this, Bart, let me know if I quote you wrong, but basically it's either going to be high carb or high fat. And meaning if you're going to eat something like a keto type diet, which would be like a carnivore or a more animal foods based diet with very, very low sugar, or you could eat a higher carb diet, which would basically be a plant-based diet without very much fat at all, that those two types of diets seem to work good with blood sugar and with allowing people to maintain some kind of health. Bart believes that the vegan way or the plant-based way eventually leads to health problems, and there might be truth in that. He also says that the only way to have a mixed diet, that's where you have like high fat and high carbs, is if you are eating exactly the amount of calories that you need. So these are some ideas and thoughts to consider. I'm still looking at what the possibilities are and really how much protein does somebody need if they want to get stronger, meaning even gym stronger. But keep your mind open and let's see what's next. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. And below the video, you'll find ways that you can support me if you want to. That will also benefit you. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.